And we're in the ramble. All right, big boy. All right, big boy.
All right, man. Hey, fun is one of the funnest episodes I think we've done.
That was pretty
That
exciting.
was good, dude.
That was a good one. Motherfucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You
Yeah,
son of
dude. I mean, I don't know how you didn't think that I chose it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just try not
I
to
got
think.
the Technodrome looking at us every single
I just
recording.
try not. I didn't even know that was from that. I just try not to think about
What?
Ninja Turtles. Yeah, he's got this big ass thing with an eyeball on top of it. I guess I just didn't know it was from Ninja Turtles. It's got a foot on the front of it on the door, so I guess that makes a lot of sense.
It's got Krang right next to it.
I see Krang next to it. Is that his name, Krang?
Yeah.
All right, it's got Krang. Honestly, all I do
You
is
really are not familiar with the Technodrome?
I'm not. All I do is I look up at that shelf and I see that weird ass Gohan who from this angle does not appear to have a nose, and I'm just weirded out. I'm just weirded out, man.
Dude, you know what? If you're weirded out this way, look that way. You'll see something you'll enjoy.
Oh boy, titties. He pointed over toward the Domestic Girlfriend Special Edition. This is
got to make it to every
This
episode.
is maybe our longest running gag, is how much you love to taunt
But is
me
it actually a gag?
and upset me with the Domestic Girlfriend Special Edition. All right, well, it's basically porn. All right, Roger, I have a question that burns within my very soul, and I must have the answer to it. Roger, what have you been watching?
I didn't watch a lot this week, but I did catch up on stuff.
All right, tell me about it.
So the animes that I did catch up on, I'll save my final one, the best one, for last.
Okay.
But of course, Dr. Stone.
Okay.
I've caught, except for this week's episode, which just aired. I've seen all of it. I'm back up to current. Well, at the point was current, which last thing I saw was there was a pack being formed, a truce, if you will. A really fun episodes, man. Really, really wild action scenes. I would have liked to seen just a little more action. Yeah. But overall, I still am really enjoying the show. I'm excited to review it next week. We'll talk more about that then.
Okay.
Next, I caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen, aside from today's episode, which, as of this recording, Fridays is when the episode releases. Boy, did I freaking... So I started at the very last episode of the main fight in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you got the baseball episode, which was fucking hilarious.
I love the baseball episode.
It's so good. Even the episodes that are not crucial to the story, they're just so damn good. That show doesn't stop being good.
I love how, like, the robot guy got fucked up in the actual thing. So they were like, yeah, this is his spare body. That's a pitching machine. No. What's a pitching machine?
Mekumaru.
This is Mekamaru. Look at him.
Yeah.
That's him right there. Look, he's got his little symbol on it right there. Look.
It's pretty good, man.
You know, that motherfucker, is just sitting in a tub somewhere like, I'm bored. Like, holy shit.
But, dude, the fight, in the woods or whatever with the tree
so
guy.
Sick.
Oh my
So
god.
sick. God almighty. I can't every time fucking I'm never gonna remember any of these names, but every time fucking dude with the dreads is on the screen, I just fall in love with him more.
It's like Toro Goro. It's not a very long name.
Yeah, it's very short. It's like 2 syllables.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker has a mind palace. Are you kidding me? He literally, within the span of 0.0001 seconds, has a thought like, I'm going to block these things with my spirit energy. And then bing into his mind, where his dream girl comes to him and says, hey, think about this. Are you really sure that's a great idea? Remember this and that and blah, blah, blah. Now, it's possible this is happening, but what's more likely? And then he realizes, oh, within that 0.001 seconds, just chilling out in his mind palace.
Toto is his name.
That's it.
Aoi Toto.
That he, in fact, should not be using his spirit energy. And that's what saves his ass.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's wild
this
just
dude.
how smart they wrote this guy.
I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him.
You know who's not in love with him? Every character in the show.
Yeah,
apparently
dude.
they all hate him.
They can't stand. He's just so crazy and weird. And then he just starts chasing.
Itadori's trying to get away from him.
Oh my god! I'm not your bro, man. I know it was a little weird,
dude. And when Goto and Itadori are on the, I think Goto's up to bat or whatever, and they have the conversation about pitching and catching.
Yes. Amazing.
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
What a show.
I'm not even certain that they were intending it to be as funny as it was.
Oh my god, it is hilarious.
Because of the innuendo in at least America that is implied.
Oh yeah. No, I think we know what's up.
Yeah. It's fucking funny, dude.
It's a good time.
Yeah. I love it, man.
Show is
Jujutsu
absolutely
Kaisen,
absurd. and I
freaking
love it.
love it.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next episode. Can't wait for the next season to be here already.
Yeah, dude, needs to get here. What else you got?
The final thing that I want to talk about is When They Cry Gal.
All right, hit me with it.
So pretty exciting conclusion to the series. A whole lot of answers. It's crazy how close it is to the original, being a sequel. The way that the pacing or whatever, you do find out what's going on or who's causing the disruption that brought Rika back earlier than you do find out kind of what's going on in the original series. Mm-hmm. But the way that they stopped the series is very similar to how they stopped the original series to go into the next season, leaving you on a massive cliffhanger like, well, fuck, I got some answers, but I need more. And they announced, hold on, I'm going to get the name of it for you. If I can spell they on my computer. They announced a new season coming out. So it ended on a massive cliffhanger. Mm-hmm. Nothing was announced before this that there was anything coming out really until the very end there. But let's see if I can pull up the name of the new one right now. When They Cry Gal was the one that we just finished, which started out as When They Cry New. And then in the second episode, they switched the title to Gal, which is Japanese for karma, I believe. And then the new one is called Satsu. And apparently if you take the word or the kanji or whatever for Gal and Satsu and put them together, it's graduation. Now, I'm not sure what Satsu means, but pretty cool, man. So I'm thinking that after the amount of information that we got and the way the show is going, I doubt they're going to do a movie. I don't know that a movie would be able to wrap everything up. I'm guessing that Satsu is going to be a half series. Okay. It's going to be 12 episodes or whatever, and that'll probably give them enough time. Oh my god, it's very good though.
All right.
And god, they at a certain point they turned the violence up to like fucking not 11, like 15.
Jesus.
Like god. It was weird seeing, a scene where they essentially blurred a stab sequence. Mm-hmm. But then just the sheer amount of blood that is gone throughout the series. Changes in the endings. There were like brief changes, like little minor changes in the opening or whatever as the show progressed. Another really cool, fun thing to watch out for. A new character got introduced that is one of the biggest mysteries. I'm dying to know what this character is. Okay. But man, a really fun show. If any of the good buddies here have been following along with When They Cry, if they watch the original and they're going in through Gal, I would love to hear what y'all think. And maybe I'll sit down behind a microphone and do my own quick take on here so Brandon doesn't have to watch the whole thing. Because he certainly would need to see the first series now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It would be very fucking helpful to see the first series. And that was the point of it. They came in with new, and they did the first episode to be pretty much a scene-for-scene recreation of the original show, the original first episode, with the title New. And then at the very last scene, you get Rika with the glowing eyes to show you that something at least is a little different. And then the next episode, Gal or whatever, signalizing. It took me a little bit to pick up on this, but it signals that, hey, this isn't a remake. Right. This is a direct sequel.
Yeah, gotcha.
And it's fun, too, because for whatever reason in the show got brought back out of nowhere as Rika got brought back into the time loop out of nowhere. Rika, throughout the whole show, pretty much till the very end, does not know why she is looping again. She was well beyond the loop, on her way with her life. So, damn, dude, it's fun. The writing is cool. I love it. I really like the show.
Sounds pretty wild.
Yeah. And that's about it for what I've been watching. I mean, I need to catch up on Horimiya. I need to catch up on a few things.
Yeah, you do.
But I had enough time to really, I've allotted myself to get through those, and hopefully I'll be caught up this week. But given with all the different recordings and live streams and stuff that we've been doing, has been sucking up a bit of the extra time that I have while I'm home. But that's good because I want it to go to the channel anyway. Yeah, dude. So, yep. Brandon, what have you been watching that you would like to talk about?
Oh, a little bit of stuff, mostly the same things. You know. But let's see here. So, first of all, let's start with stuff that is on the Verve or Crunchyroll or whatever. Still haven't caught up on Heaven's Design Team. I mean, I plan to, but I don't know, man. Time I got reincarnated as Psy, I'm still making moves. Don't want to talk too much about it because you haven't caught up, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm a spider. So what? That show continues to actually do stuff. So I'm a spider. So what? Kind of getting into some weird timey-wimey stuff here. Because, like, there's a bit where we see...
We time looping?
Not really time looping, no. But, like, stuff's getting weirder. First of all, they introduce... Like, a character shows up pretty much out of nowhere to check out the spider because they're like, something very powerful is down here. What's going on? Because the spider's getting OP now. And then that person is speaking a language that the spider doesn't understand. The spider's literally like, hey, I don't speak isekai, help me out. And then the person just whips out a literal smartphone, calls someone who is then talking to her in Japanese. And she's like, what? So the stuff's getting weird. And then on the human side of it, we have like the rest of the school who like, got isekai'd into like normal ass people who have powers and whatnot and magic. And like they find out what's happening. Something's going on there. And then this one guy's like, oh, it's just like that time 15 years ago. And he has a flashback where they are fighting a spider. And then after that fight, it cuts back to our spider protagonist who's like, oh, I can't believe those guys came in here and did all that. So it's like, wait, so we're watching her stuff 15 years ago? I'm a little lost. I'm not totally sure. I might have missed a line or two in there. But yeah, stuff's getting weird. I don't know. We'll see what's happening. I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen. We already talked about it a little bit. Can't talk about it too much, but yeah, it's rad. Dr. Stone, I am all the way caught up on. I did see that episode that I think went up yesterday. Boy, oh boy. Gotta check that one out, Roger. Quintessential Quintuplets keeps on rolling. That one, they're getting more and more close to just straight up. Like, at this point, almost all of the girls are like just straight up telling dude that, like, saying, no, we're into this dude, and now they're kind of fighting over him and whatnot. So it's a big question of like who's gonna win or whatever. And then there's one bit where like the whole thing freaking goes back to when dude was a kid and he met this girl who he found out was a quintuplet, and he more or less fell in love with her. That was his first love when he was very young out here. And so the school trip is going to that same place, and one of the girls finds the picture of him and that girl that they took together, and she's like, holy shit, like she's figuring out what's going on. And so this whole time they're on this trip, all this stuff's happening and blah blah blah, and she's trying to make him remember that moment, so that like, and it's like, okay, so was that her in the picture? It must have been her in the picture. That's why she's trying to get him to remember this, blah blah blah. And then we get to the end of the episode, and like she's taking a picture. That girl who knows what's up is taking a picture of him with one of the other girls, she's got one of the girls taking a picture with her and him. Like, maybe this will remind him. And then he's like, whatever. He like walks off to go do something. And then the girl who took the picture, her sister, not saying which one or anything, tells her, hey, what's going on? What's wrong with you? Why are you being so weird? And she says, you need to tell him that's you in the picture. And so now we know who it was that he fell in love with. Now, whether or not that's the girl he'll end up with, I don't know. We'll find out. But, I had a theory.
Do you think it's the girl that he'll end up with?
I had a theory a while ago and that I talked about briefly, and I am feeling confident.
Okay.
But yeah, Other than that, I won't say too much more there in case anybody out here is actually checking it out. But yeah, it's a fun time. I'm surprised by how much I'm enjoying that show. Another one I'm surprised I'm enjoying so much is Kimono Jihin. Every week I'm a little surprised that I'm still into this one.
I'm surprised too with hair and glasses
Doug,
like that.
You watched one episode. Give it like 2 more and see how you feel.
It
You
could
won't.
suck my
I know you won't. I know you
balls.
won't watch it. You're a trash boy. I mentioned that I was going to talk about this. So another podcast that we gave a shout out to previously, What's Your Excuse? Some folks we know here in town do a podcast. They're part of what is it? What's the network?
Rogue Media Network.
Rogue Media Network out of Waco. So good for them. Little free shout out. Y'all owe us a nickel. So
don't take our Ninja Turtles idea, okay?
Oh, they just might. Not the pizza slice of life. But yeah, they did a show on their latest episode was about Japanese folklore, and they actually spent some time, as they always do, just bullshitting around, not unlike us. And they were also talking about like one of the ladies on there, Caitlin, was talking about anime she enjoys and a fanfic she read about one of those animes that made her cry very hard. I guess I really need to watch Haikyuu because everyone keeps talking about it.
Oh, dude, I sell that book like fucking crazy.
Dude, Haikyuu's crazy popular. Everybody loves it. I gotta watch fucking Haikyuu, I guess. Anyway, they did an episode about Japanese folklore, and it was like one of them is like straight up urban legend, Hashaku-sama, which is this tall, creepy lady who's often compared to Slender Man. She's very tall. She wears all white. She's got long, crazy hair, and apparently she's gonna find you and murder you. That's how she works. That character shows up in Other Side Picnic, the show that I did fall off of. I might try to pick it back up now. And the other one thing they talked about was I forget the name, Yuki Onna, the Snow Woman, which we find out one of the characters in Kimono Jihin, the young man who is mistaken for a girl by the main character and is very cute and pretty, is actually basically a male Yuki Onna, a Yuki Ono, he refers to himself as. So you find out what that person's deal is, and their twin brother shows up and basically is going nuts with the ice powers. Homie pulls a full-on Elsa and just makes an ice castle for his brother and then locks him in and is like, hey, don't go anywhere. And he goes outside and there's a bunch of people. They're like, wow, an ice castle. Hey, we're with the news. Can we talk to you? They get the fuck out of here and tries to freeze them all. This kid is going nuts. It's kind of rad. But that's Kimono Jihin. Pretty fun. We'll see where that one goes. Horimiya, can't talk about because you haven't watched it. You need to catch up. Skate the Infinity is making some moves. This is the third show this season that has had a recap episode. Recap episode was fine, but like everybody's doing the recap episode this season, including Skate the Infinity and the next one I'll talk about, Promise Neverland. Is not bad. I don't hate it. It is really, it feels like they're really rushing now. Like they had the big time jump, and now it just feels like they are really, really rushing things. But there's not that much left in this season, I don't think, so oh boy, I guess we'll see what happens.
At this point, I'm more curious as to why they made the decisions and went the direction they went in.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm very curious about it.
You know, I was thinking about that, and it's like, you know, it feels like, I feel like they must have known with like how fast it's moving and stuff that like people would be upset about it. And I was like, well, maybe they're gonna do like, here's this season, because like literally there's some jumps in here where it's like you find out what happened, like this character is now in this position. It's like, all right, how did that happen? Because the last time I saw that character was very different. And then there's other stuff that's like literally you have the end of an episode where like this person appears to be doing something very devious, very, very like, oh, this is bad what you're doing, you're gonna like ruin everything. And then like the beginning of the next episode immediate is like, haha, got you, it was a joke, it was a trick. And it's like the leaps they're making are very, very quick. It does feel like they could do like a whole, maybe not a season, but like a movie that's like, here's how this character got to that position. Like you literally could do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like maybe they're gonna slot some OVAs.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was
there.
thinking. Like here's a movie, here's an OVA, here's this thing that like would go between these episodes almost. Like, you could do that. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen. It's definitely moving. I still think you should watch it and everything.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I just do not know. But yeah, Promised Neverland making some moves clearly. And lastly, last but farthest from least, again, my personal favorite this season, Wonder Egg Priority. Can't tell you nothing. You got to watch it.
Okay.
It's rad. It's doing stuff and it's wild.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, particularly this last one. I mean, I can't tell you anything, so I won't. But yeah, dude. It's not like with a butterfly head. I don't even know, man. It's wild. Homie's got a butterfly head. I will give you one little taste just because this is the tiniest spoiler. Can I give you a tiny spoiler?
A very tiny one.
A very tiny one. Homegirl who is often mistaken for a boy.
If one of those little animals actually die, please let me know. Spoil that for me.
Well,
so I'll stop watching it now.
So homegirl who is often mistaken for a boy.
Yeah.
She gets asked out on a date. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't believe it. And she gets her nicest dressed and she gets all dressed up. And she's looking all girly and pretty and she's ready for this date. And she goes to the date and the dude's like, oh, I thought you were a dude. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up and sad. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And Roger, look, man, I love you. You know I love you. If you're serious about what you said, go ahead and stop watching.
No, dude. No. No.
Now listen, I don't know. Listen, hang on. Listen. I don't know. Maybe they can pop them back in the little thingy and they're fine. One of them got fucked up real bad.
No. By the haters?
No. By something far worse.
Oh, dang it. Well,
by something truly terrible.
I'll just fucking die. I'll watch it and just fucking die myself.
You'll
whatever.
feel sad. You'll feel sad.
I knew it, dude. I was like going through the social. I was like, you know, Brandon keeps saying this show's gonna make him cry. It's not gonna make me cry. None of this is going to affect me.
And then they introduced the cute little animals, and you were like, oh no.
Oh, you fucking! It's a swerve.
No.
Nobody's gonna cry but me. It's a swerve.
Oh no. I don't know, man. I really want you to keep watching this show, though.
I will, dude. I like it a lot.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. Man, I do love that show. As fucked up and sad and everything that it is incredibly entertaining.
Certainly we'll get a review from us.
Oh yeah. The show's like stupid good.
How many episodes do I have left? 1 or 2?
I think 1 or 2. Let me look.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I mean,
so
I'm assuming,
we'll know, because if we need to go into that right after Dr. Stone, then that is what we will do.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's 12 episodes, and we're currently at 10 was the last one. Yeah, 10 was the last one. So I'm guessing 2 more. Let me see if I can get a solid number on that.
Yeah, let's see here.
Dead Air Song.
Dead Air Song. Wonder Egg Priority.
How many episodes will it be?
On my Google. Turn it on. There's the Wikipedia. It's super helpful. Episodes, 10 episodes. What the fuck? Why didn't you give me the amount of episodes?
They're just not telling us at all. No one knows.
At least 11 episodes.
At least 11. I'm guessing it's going to go 12, but I don't know. It might be 11. If it is 11, then hey, we'll get that review a week sooner. But yeah. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's just 11. Let's try one more search. Wonder Egg Priority. Episode number of episodes. I'm not dead airing it, dude. I'm telling everybody what I'm doing right now. They're here with us. They're enjoying all this delightful banter between us.
We're talking about it.
It says Wonder Egg Priority is 10 episodes.
No, that's just Google. And then
I'm wondering if it's not including the.
Oh man. Well, there's a thing here that's talking about episode 1, so maybe.
Because if you take away one of them, is a recap episode.
Yeah, that's true enough. I don't know. There's no damn telling.
Well, I guess we'll find out after next week.
Yeah.
So we'll do Dr. Stone, and if it does seem that Wonder Egg Priority is over, then we'll do that immediately after.
Yeah, dude. We definitely could do that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we?
Why the fuck wouldn't we? And then soon after that, maybe a week later, we will have a whole new season in which we can do that super fun Good Buddy Brandon's Mount Vibe check with the...
Yeah, we might do an actual tier list and throw that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Why not? We'll figure it out.
I will need, ahead of time, I guess we don't have to talk about this here, but ahead of time, I will need a list of all of the animes you look so I can have the images ready to go.
God, can you imagine?
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot.
Hell, I might make you help me with it, dude.
That sounds
you
like
call on
something
the
to
work that day.
Jesus.
Like I need to take a me day.
Need me an extra day off.
I need
Sorry,
to take
guys,
me
I
a
don't know what's going on.
diarrhea day.
Jesus. I had a bad case of the Rhea, y'all. Anyway, I think that about does it. We did enough
Yep.
dead air in there at the end of the episode.
I want to give you a little bit of my dead air.
Stop. This guy, he's a song machine. He can't not write lyrics.
We wrote a 30-second song yesterday, so
Oh my God.
I got my bass out here. I played it for the first time in 6 years. I
hit
nailed
real
that track
nice-
in one fucking try.
Hit that real nice slide up at the end.
Oh, yeah, a little bit up.
Oh no. Roger, no. Terrible. Anyway, that about does it for us. So thank you so. Oh God, he's doing. the
Just
thing.
keep going, dude.
He's serenading us. I wonder if that's actually gonna pick up. It probably will. Yeah, a little bit. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Good Buddies Anime Show. We just want to say we appreciate all y'all tuning in, and if you wouldn't mind leaving us a 5-star review on your podcast app of choice. You might be listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify even. Go ahead and leave us as many stars as they'll allow you to, because it sure would help you boys out. Also, you may be checking us out on Rapid Kick Media on YouTube. We sure do appreciate you giving us a thumbs up.
We appreciate you.
Subscription. And a comment.
Please subscribe.
Letting us know what you think. Again,
Follow our podcast.
Now, the Ramble here you're listening to I'm going to stop with the voice. The Ramble here you're listening to might not be around for too much longer on the YouTube side of it. Let us know if you want us to stick around. The Ramble ain't going nowhere on the podcast side, though. Just saving Roger a little bit of work if not. But if y'all want it, we will keep doing it on the
More
YouTube.
time for songs without that ramble being edited.
Terrible. Anyway. I can't deal with it. All right. Thank you so much again. There's a number of ways you can hit us up if you want to interact with us in any way. We got the email, the Twitter, the Tumblr, the Facebook group. All of that's in the description. Wherever you're listening to this, just find that description. It'll have all the stuff. We're also on the, what is it, Discord? We're on the Discord. On the Discord.
On the Discord, baby.
Jesus. And I think that about does it for the regular plugs. We want to give a shout out to our good buddies Married with Seamonsters, a.k.a. the Mary Janes, for the opening theme on our show.
Thank you guys so much.
R.I.P. that band. They ain't around
Thank
no
you
more.
so much.
But they are on Spotify. That track, however, Paperdoll, our opening theme,
I love you guys.
is only available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. We also want to give a shout out to our good buddy Thomas Tastes Better, aka Dungeon Witch, on YouTube for our closing theme for the review portion of the YouTube.
I talked to him yesterday.
That song's called The Buddy's Good. Thank you so much, Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram and Dungeon Witch on YouTube. We also want to give a shout out, of course, to our good buddy, A Petty Theft. Thank Roger. That is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty theft. Thank you so much, Petty Theft, for our closing theme, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. Again, that's Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. I think that about does it for us here. Roger, I'm assuming you absolutely have one to take us out on.
Yep.
I think you said enough, sir. I think you've said all you need to say. I don't think there's a thing in the world you could tell me that guitar couldn't tell me is better. My God.
I am your good buddy, Roger.
And I am your good buddy, Brandon. Love you.